The federal government has yesterday, the 11th of March 2021, ruled out the use of mercenaries in assisting Nigeria to fight insurgency, which has been a threat to the nation's security. It also vows not to engage in any blackmail or the use of criminals by proxies to harass citizens, but beef up the security against insurgency in the country. I don't even know how to categorize them, because it's not as if they are looking for something you can point a finger at. It's not some kind of nationalistic situation, something you can actually identify and relate to. These are just a murderous group of individuals who are hooked up on drugs, and I don't know why anybody wants to negotiate with these people. The people who have been negotiating with them in the first place, don't you think they should actually, if there is that sincerity of purpose, talk with the right people in government? So for negotiations, it is there. We would see what happens if it happens. This was announced yesterday at the weekly presidential media briefing at the council chamber of the State House in Abuja by the National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Monguno, saying the new service chiefs will deploy strategies to deal with terrorists and bandits. He also said dialogue with bandits reflects weakness and incapacity on the part of the government. The president's view and the directive is that we will not engage mercenaries. When this administration came in, it is true, we had these mercenaries helping out in the northeast, but the directive of the commander-in-chief is that we do not engage mercenaries when we have our own people to deal with this problem. This is basically a presidential directive, and there are so many issues when you come to the issue of mercenaries. It has to do with the issue of national pride also. I know you'd say, can pride be more of a concern than our security? I do understand that. But what we are looking at here is that we have the resources. It's just misapplication or underutilization that has affected our ability to deal with these people. The statement is coming after several state governors of the northeastern states, led by Professor Babagana Zulum of Borno State, the People's Democratic Party, and other stakeholders called on the federal government to engage the services of mercenaries to defeat terrorists. When asked why the government has been silent on Sheikh Ahmad Gumi's opinion on amnesty for bandits, Monguno said he met with Gumi in Kaduna and he promised to help. Sheikh Gumi is doing what he's doing because he believes in what he's doing. He is a Nigerian, and under the constitution, he can't talk to anybody. He can't deal with anybody. I met him when I went with the service chiefs to Kaduna. We spoke generally during the meeting, and he resolved to help the government. We are waiting for him. That's all I can say. On the new service chiefs, he said, the new direction of the government is to come out with full force. The government will not allow itself to be blackmailed by any group or individual who thinks he can hide under the surface and use proxies to deal a fatal blow on innocent people. I want to assure you categorically and unequivocally that the government is going to apply full weight to deal with these criminals until such a time that they evacuate the shores of this country. In dealing with this issue, the government realizes the need for tangential auxiliary organizations to key into both the issues of drug coming in and smuggling of arms and light weapons.